You are welcome to yet another class of database management system. In this class today, we are going to look at how we can be able to insert values, or we insert a record into a field. That's the field that we have created in the database of departments. So how are we going to add a record to these very fields in order to what? Perform a certain operation to them. Operations like select all the records in the field, select certain record in the field, select what we are going to look at in today's class. So from here, what we are going to do now, we are going to be adding a value to each of these tables that we have created under DBMS. So this is what we are going to do. But before then, let's try to at least see the content of each and every or the field of each and every table. Let's look at this. For instance, we have how many we have here? We have first name, we have last name, age, jumped, and whatsoever. So let's try here. We are going to use this statement called insert into. So there is an arrow here, insert into. So you are going to tell the MySQL Workbench to insert a values into a certain table, and what's the name of this table is going to be student table, because I want to insert this information into the students table in order to perform certain operations on them. So using a select statement. So students, then what are the fields that you want to insert this information into? We have is it first name, last name? Let's try to look at it here. We have first name, last name, age, first name, comma, last name, comma, age, comma, and jump number, jump score, sorry, jump score, right? So this is what we want to add. This is what we want to add into this, but we are not adding anything related to what? Anything related to anything here. We are not adding anything related to age or anything related to phone number also. So this is the field that we are going to add inside this very table. So we have 4 fields so far. So we are going to write the values now. The values are going to be, we open this bracket, then we close our bracket here. So what are the values that we want to add now? So there is something that you need to know if you're adding a value into a table. Like a character is going to be enclosed within a single quote, or a number is going to be remain plain. For instance, this we are going to add this. Let's try to create or to clear this, please. We have, for instance, you are going to have single quote, then we have Bamanga, single quote, comma, we are going to have Mahmoud under single quote, comma, age is going to be 20, comma, jump score is going to be 200. So that's all. And you have your comma. So you have another one again. So you are not adding anything here. You may decide to have something similar to this. So here again, you are going to have, maybe you have John, we have Omoyele, there we have 18, we have 250, we have another one, we have another one called Yusuf, we have Ali, we have at 24, we have 150. We create another one. There is something here, and what is that? Something went wrong here. Something went wrong. What is that? Let's try to end this. Something went wrong here. What is that? Let's try to delete this and see if this really going to create a difference. So what is going to I realize that there is an error here on the student table. We need to include underscore TBL, right? So with this we can't add more of this, no comma, right? We create another one, come John. Oh, John already been there. John Omo Yele say 24 also, and it's going to score 180. And then we still have another one called Friday. We have here Betwell, and it's going to score also, it's going to be 20 and then 150. So with this we can now end this program. So let's try to run this and see. So we run it. So this is what we are going to have. Let's see the output. It's been inserted successfully, right? So we are going to be using a select statement in order to see the content of this and how we can be able to use the select statement also to manipulate this data or the data contained in the database. So we first of all said select. If we use select asterisk, then we use from. Then we now select student TBL, right? Students underscore TBL. So this means that you can do it like this. So this means that you are about to select everything contained within the student table. So if you run this and we see it here, can you see it here? So we are selecting everything here. So this because why we are having no here, because this doesn't have any department or courses. So meanwhile, if you want to add the same thing here, let's assume we want to use a department, for instance, isn't it? So if this department, we are going to be adding same thing under this very department. Is it department or department TBL, right? Then if we are adding department TBL, so definitely it's only department name we are having there. Department name, right? So we don't have any other business here. So we can come here and add this value. We can add computer science, right? Computer science. So we have another one, let's say information technology. We still have computer science. We then have cyber security and cyber security. So let's run this again. So we are coming to select under department, right? Under department, let's look at everything under department, right? So you've seen it now. So remain courses, isn't it? So if we go by back again by selecting this student, so if you are going to certainly going to look at this, but they are not showing it, so it doesn't matter, right? So here what we are going to be doing now, we want to select here. If we want to specify, like we don't want to select everything, so but we want to select select only last name, last name, then age, then jump score. So let's run this. So you see, this is what we are going to have, isn't it? So also, if we are selecting everything here, are we together? If we are selecting everything, like, let's try to at least represent everything that you are having on the screen. So if we are selecting everything, but we want to specify, like, as in everything here from this student, but we want to specify where where jump score is greater than 180 or greater than or equals to 180, or let's say greater than 170. So we should remove this semicolon here, add the semicolon here. Let's run this. So what's the problem? So we are having problem greater than where jump. Okay, this one jump score is not jump score. So you see now, it's only we are selecting everything, as in everything where jump score is greater than what, than 180, 170. So if again we are selecting everything where jump score is less than 170. So you've seen again, we are having Yusuf Friday, they are having less than this. So if we are having where jump score is, so now if we want to fetch where jump score is equals to 150. Are you together? We run it, isn't it? How do you see it now? It's only this 150 now. Can you see it? So this is how it's going to be happening here.